Hi guys, this is another of my Mavic 2 Pro tutorials from Umpleby Movies. Today I'm going to be demonstrating active track and yeah, let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, so I'm back in the studio now, doing a little voiceover, so there's no annoying wind noises. I selected Active Track and Profile from the pop-up menu. Now, Profile allows the Mavic Pro to follow you along rather than just stay in one position. So the whole aircraft will follow me along when I start running in just a moment. I'm going to select myself here, draw a little box around myself. As soon as I press go, then the Mavic Pro will join me for my little run along by the side of the river near here. So here I go. I have tried to outrun the Mavic, and if I dodge and twist, it's pretty hard for the Mavic to keep up with me, but just jogging along in a straight line like this, the Mavic Pro seems fine, so we're going to continue like this. Turn around now and the Mavic Pro will follow me. And it pretty much stays at the same level. It's very, very stable, the Mavic Pro. I prefer flying it at this slightly higher altitude looking down on me, because if I'm too low and I've got obstacle avoidance turned on, the Mavic can sometimes come to a halt if it gets too low in altitude. So that's the end of my little run. Just got to find where I put the controller now. Somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is. Now at the end of this little demonstration of active track, I thought might be a good idea just to show everyone some nice cinematic shots. So I'm switching in the intelligent flight mode now from active track to cinematic mode. And I can also show you what the return to home function looks like in just a minute. So I'm going to raise the Mavic in altitude. I want to be able to just skim the tops of those trees over there. And then we'll see how far out we can go. Not too far. Only if you look in the top right hand corner, you'll see you've got 38% battery, so you don't really want to get much below 25%. So I can pull back a little bit now. So I've got an establishing shot with me in the foreground. You can see on the bottom left there's a little red arrow, and that represents the Mavic Pro, and the home point is marked in blue. It's always important to make sure you've got the home point safely marked before you start any of these longer distance flights. And then once you're going, you'll notice that little red arrow there begin to move out away from the home point. I think it's got Google Maps or something like that, just to show you where you are in relation to everything else. I'm gradually gaining altitude now, because I know from doing this previously that the wooden does rise quite sharply, so just under 50 meters I know is a safe height to go from my original position. And then I'm getting towards 30% now, but the antenna is usually great, but if I'm facing in the opposite direction, sometimes it can come up with a weak signal warning. So now's a good time to turn around, come back home.
Go home.
And as the Mavic's facing me, that antenna problem's fine. See, we've got a nice shot now. The new camera on the Mavic 2 Pro really does pick out all the different tones in the clouds on the horizon there. It's a great camera. Now, if you look at that shot in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see without me touching anything at all, it's going to land by itself and gradually lower in altitude. It's actually really relaxing. Whenever you press return to home, you know it's going to come back to you as long as you've got a decent amount of battery left. And the only thing you might have to do at the end is just alter the landing position very slightly, depending on where it's going to come down. It should come down exactly where it took off from, but I know from previous experience it's usually about 30-40 centimetres just to left or right. But I'm in quite a nice area here, so that's fine. Hey guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. Please press like and subscribe if you have, and leave some comments below. It'd be good to get some feedback. Let me know if you've got any tips of your own. Also, if you could check out my website below, see my new work, and let me know what you think. So have a good one, guys, and hopefully be back with some more work soon.